Hi folks, how are we doing? Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to attempt to fix this DA. It's a Mirka DA. I paid £1 for this from Car Boot. So obviously, you know I do sort of a lot of welding, fabrication, stuff like that. And then I end up having to do sort of like butt welding and sort of clean the panels up. And I tend to use my other DA that I've got. But then when I want to do body work, I have to constantly clean it. You know, because I don't always keep my hands clean when I'm doing metal work. Sometimes a bit of grease and everything else. And when you're doing body work, you certainly don't want that on the DA. So a couple of months ago now, I think, I was at a Car Boot. This was there, and it looks like a bag of crap. But I asked the chap how much he wanted for it. I was expecting him to say sort of like 20-30 quid, because you know these are best part of 100 quid to buy new, and you went £1. I basically ripped his hand off. So one thing majorly wrong with it is that bearing's fine. I mean the pad's dead, but it doesn't oscillate. I did put a new air fitting in it. I've tried it and it doesn't spin, so we're going to take it apart so we can get it to work. I will tell you right now, Michel's trying to do some body work on the Beetle. I'm sort of helping her, but I'm sort of letting her sort of just crack on, so if she interrupts, I do apologise. You know, if she's getting frustrated as well, so if she's swearing a lot, I do apologise. I will try and catch everything in the edit and try and bleep it out. If I miss something, I'm apologising now. She's getting stressed because I'm not helping her, and I refuse because she's got to learn. You know, it's one of them things with metal. Unless you're doing it and your hands on, you never learn. You've got to make a mistake and go, I won't do that again. Anyway, rambling on. Let's try and take this apart. So like I said, this bit spins, it's not great, but for doing just metal prep, it's going to be fine. Looking through here, don't know where you frame, look, there, that's been drilled out, but it's not in the centre. I think somebody's had a go at trying to get this off before, and they just haven't been able to. Now, if it's anything like the other DA that I've got, somewhere there'll be a hole to put a pin, and then that will just sort of thread off. Now there is an Allen key there, which I'll get at in a minute, but there's also this little plastic cap. So I'm going to take this roll pin out, and we'll take this cap off, see what's underneath that, get that out in a minute. When I plug air in, that is, the trigger itself is working, the airflow is working as well, but it's just not, it's not doing its duty thing. So, right, let's get this roll pin out. I might have to do this in a vice, but let's see what we can do. Got the world's smallest hammer. That was easy. If you're wondering why I'm using this, it's because I got stressed on it, and I did this to me other hammer, so I need a new handle. Right, so what have we got under here? It's all foamy stuff. Well, that don't seem to want to come out. Okay, maybe that is part of the main body. Let's move that bit. Sorry if I keep going out of frame, I'm like right next to the tripod here. Give me a second, we'll have to go get another 8mm. Most of my Allen keys have got this little ball end. This one's snapped. I haven't actually got my other set of Allen keys here, and I don't really want to be chopping that down to get in there properly, so I'm going to hack that bit off, because it's going to be for metal work. Yeah, it's unlikely that I'm ever going to use the extraction, so yeah, I'm going to go cut that off. I'll be back in a bit. So I started off cutting that bit off of there, and then it's because of the way it was angled, sort of stuff it, just hacked that bit off. So let's see what's in here. Yeah. It's got a blowhole. Huh, it's a banjo. Right, so what have we got? That has exposed Sodo. Is there anything under there? Well, yeah, as I said, I don't know, it's not going to come up on camera. In there is, it's not a pin, but I can see like a nut sort of deal. So I'm going to see if I can, I've got a couple of flat spanners. Let's see if I can get a flat spanner in there, take this off, see what's under there. There's got to be a way to get this thing apart without cutting everything off. So I've had a big old rummage around and I can't really find anything that will fit in there. This is a spanner off of the DA that I use all the time, which has got the right angle, but it's just it's the wrong size basically. It just doesn't quite do what it's supposed to do. So I've got this flat spanner that's got plenty of head on it. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to make this so it's the same shape as that, cut it out, and then I'll just slowly sort of trim it back until it fits. There's no point in seeing that because it's going to be sort of trial and error, start, go backwards, forwards and everything else. So just going to get that done and we'll come back and hopefully we'll get this taken off. Didn't actually take as long as I sort of expected it to. I did put the kink in it, although afterwards I discovered it didn't fit through the hole. So I've got to go under here. Yeah, it now fits on that bolt. Oh, I can't see the damn thing. Right, so let's unscrew it and see what happens. Oh, it slipped off. I know you're not in front. What are you on through? Get off. So we can see a little bit more. Oh, we're going to have a turn. No turns. So yeah, you can see on. You can't see. I'll get the phone in a little minute. You can see where somebody's drilled through that through the front. So I might actually get away with this. I might actually be able to. Just a tiny little tweak on that. That's now spinning. Still can't see how it comes out. So, wondering if we can just get some oil down there and give it some beans. So that bearing's good. Oh, what have we got in there? I've been moving it and I just noticed. Let me get the phone on. Yeah, while I was giving this a tweak, I mean it's still fairly stiff, but it's not really hard. Yeah, I noticed down there. Oh, where is it? I can't see. Hold on, give me a second. I'm trying to find it with my eyes before I look through the screen. Oh, it's down there. Look. It says off. That's what I just sort of noticed. So then I just scraped all this crap out of there. I think there's a little thing. There's a couple of tabs there, so we're going to try and knock that around in a second. Yeah, I wanted to get you in close so you could see that. I just noticed. But then, while we're here as well, yeah, look, that's where they tried drilling that out. So, idiots. Yeah, I'm just going to try and knock this ring round. I'm sorry for getting your way. There's not really much I can do about it. I might have to put this in the vise anyway. But let's see if I can. Is it going or is it moving the whole thing? I've got a gammy finger. Will that work? I'm going to get a bigger punch and I'm going to clamp this in the vise so we can get that thing to spin round It seemed like it was moving, but I don't really know. So yeah, I'm going to try and sort of lock that down. I'm not going to move you because I've got you pretty much set. So apologies, you know, I wanted to show you the whole thing. But yeah, it's just that ring. I'm just going to try and undo that. It was actually a little bit tighter than I expected, so it was just flapping around in the wind. So got it cracked off. Just got to unscrew it now. Well, I think I've got to unscrew it. I don't know what it really does. Is that undone? Oh, that is undone. So does that bit pop off? There it come out. Oh. Since the last time I was sort of recording with you, it's been probably about 20 minutes. The temperature has dropped so much. So I do apologise. You can hear Michelle snivelling in the background and me snivelling in the background. So I don't think I'm going to get that ring off. I thought maybe it would come up and then do a thing. What are you holding on? Oh, I'm so sorry. Can you not? I don't understand. So, can I? Oh. That makes sense. I was looking at trying to sort of pull that ring off over that. Look at that. Did a thing. Right, so let's clean that up. Take this apart. What's that for? Is that for oilage? Is that a retaining ring? I can sort of see the veins turning. I don't know if you see it. I'm trying to get it framed up. Oh, I ain't going to focus. Yeah, there's a little bit of crud in there. So the problem with DAs is because of the nature of what they do, you can't really lubricate them. That's an O-ring. So why is that an O-ring? That makes no sense. With that O-ring there. Right. I reckon it's just that circlip holding that whole thing on. Right, let's take this little circlip off. I need to get my pliers. I do apologise, Michelle's using the English wheel which is attached to the bench, so if you can hear some weird rumbling, I apologise. Right, anyway, so that's the thing, I need to get this little circlip off. I do actually have a beautiful set of snap-on circlip pliers, but this was my last set of pins and I broke the pin. So if anybody can tell me where I can buy these pins from, or donate a set of circlip pliers, because I'm not paying out for the ones individually, it'd be awesome. So yeah, I'm just going to use a pair of needle nose bent pliers, and I'll just get in there and open it up. I'll just pick it off. Oops. So, does that fall off or has it got push out? It's one of them. I don't want to give it too many beans and push it out and damage something, but it does need a tappy tap. No, that hammer's way too big for this. I'm gonna have to use my broken hammer. See if I can get in there. No, that's not doing anything. Can anybody tell me why it has an O-ring here? Oh, that's got to be clocked. That's why there's an O-ring there. Never mind, I worked it out. Air goes in there to do the spinny thing. Don't really want to be putting machined parts in the vise. I'm sorry, I know this is great content, watching me sort of contemplate things. I mean, this cost me £1 at the end of the day, so I'm not too worried about destroying it, but now I've got it turned. If that was completely seized, I won't actually question it at all. It'd be in the vise, I'd be smashing crap out of it. But now it's turning, it just needs a little bit of love. Is that moving? Yeah, it's just stuck on the races because that bit moves. Oh, that's got a lot of movement in there. What is that doing? Where is that? It's riveting content, this, isn't it? Just watching me going, doobie doobie, and then Michelle English wheeling in the background. I'm going to contemplate this for a little while. Well, I see it there, that does need tapping out. Or at least bearing press. So, let me ponder this for a minute. So I've made a decision with this. I did clamp it in the vise, and you can see I've just marred it there. I clamped it as much as I felt comfortable doing. I gave it a tap and it literally hasn't moved at all. Come on, focus, you penis. Yeah, look, just hasn't moved. It is moved. The more I'm playing with it and messing around with it, the freer it's getting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean all of this crap off from around here. Yeah, just get all this detritus off, clean it all up, and then I'm just going to spray a load of lube in it, I think. Yeah, make sure. See, I mean that there is the motor. That there's the motor. That there is the vane for the motor. So it may not be as good as I really want it to be, but hopefully, you know, the idea would have been I took this out, cleaned all the motor up, sort of took all the vanes out, make sure they run freely. Yeah, it's not really much I can do. I don't want to damage it, and that's the problem. I would like to use it. So yeah, I'm going to clear all the detritus off and then see what we can do. So scraped all the crap off. What I've done is I've spun the motor as well until, because it was sort of shooting out a load of crap. Oh, that's interesting. Should be springs in there. Yeah, it was just sort of pulling a load of crap in here. Just using my little pick, kept pulling it out. And I've got it as good as I can pretty much get it. It's still doing a little bit, but we're at that point now where there's not much more we can do. So I'm going to use my airline. I'm going to blow it all out. I'm going to do that off camera because I need to do it over there. I'm going to try and get as much of that as I possibly can, and then we'll grease it up, put it back together. So yeah, gave it a little bit of a clean. It's still flowing reasonably. There's a couple of sort of like grouchy bits. It's hard to sort of tell, but when I sort of went through it as well, I made sure all the veins were popping out as they're supposed to. So just gonna go for it really, I think. Start the veins. Well, that's a different sound. The vanes are normally spring loaded, and they were popping out when I blew the air on, and there's only one that's popping up now. Is this the one, or is it just dropped back down again? Yeah, it's dropped back down again. There it is. So I'm going to keep doing this for a few minutes. I'll spray it, move some things around, give it a twizzle, spray it some more. Make sure we've got lubricant everywhere, and I think we'll be back. So, I mean, that's spinning okay, is it? Yes, there, it's a grouchy bit. That's better. Just there. Yeah, I'm just going to keep working this backwards and forwards until it's beautifully free. Yeah, there we go. I'm getting there a bit better. And then yeah, we'll be back. It took me about sort of, I don't know, maybe 5-10 minutes. But now we've got it running quite freely. And I've actually noticed, like, I don't know whether it's sort of come up before, but like all of the, you can see the veins now. And you can see the different colour of the armature. you know, I know I'm saying armature and stuff like that, and people are going, oh, it's not an electric motor, but it still technically is a motor. Just because it runs on air, it is still a motor. So that is running freely now. So I'm actually going to try and see if this actually works before I put it back together. Do not try this at home. So I'm pretty certain that's the exhaust and then that's the inlet. So I'm keeping my fingers well out of the way of all moving parts. That's promising. You can see I'm trying to control the throttle. The throttle. Come on. You're running free, why are you not working? Surely it can't be because it's not in the thing. Ooh. I'm going to stop being a child and put it back together. Before I put this back in the housing, I figure I'm going to give this... No, where are you at? There you are. Yeah, I'm just going to give this housing a quick clean, because there's a load of sort of flaky paint. All the stuff that sort of I scraped off earlier. That crap. And I don't want it getting back in there. Obviously I've just spent a little minute cleaning it up, and it now works. So yeah, I'm going to spend some time, I'll clean all this out. Yeah, just going to use chemicals. Clean it, wipe it, clean it, wipe it. Got everything cleared out. All I used, a bit of a brake cleaner. Just put this thing back together. Haven't cleaned this, I've left it sort of soaked in the... it's basically WD-40, but it's not. It's... If you can read that, it's been around for years. So yeah, let's put this back together. It's skimming across the top. So how's... what? Ah! What do I need to do? That makes more sense now. What helps is if you clock it, because air comes in. So, got this little roll pin here, and I didn't have that located. How bloody hell am I going to locate that? Just past that, so I'm going to go there. Is that going to be right? Oh. Well, this is now at a weird angle, so that's a bonus, I think. What's that? There we go. See, this is why it pays to sort of know what you're doing. Probably look at instructions. But now you know. You need to clock the motor into the housing. Makes sense when you think about it. Right, I've got that tight. I'm going to put this back in the vise and then just give it a quick couple of taps as it was. Yeah, it wasn't really 100% how tight to do it, so I'll just give it a couple of taps as I did. Well, I reckon this might be... oh, I can't. Oh, yeah, I can. If I can push that down. I'm going to try and give it a go. See if it actually works. think we're on to a winner. So let's put it back together. Which way did that go? There. What an absolute nightmare that was. I had to really heat that up to get it some stretch. Bloody thing. Let's put this on. Maybe one day I'll get a new thing because of that thread, a new pad. But I'm not really that worried about it, to be honest with you. I said for just cleaning metal off. Cleaning it back, so it's all I'm using it for, is cleaning welds back, make it a nice finish ready for primer. Got oscillation and thing. Beautiful. Right, so just need that way. Let's put that back in. It doesn't even line up, it just falls off anyway. Give me a sec, I want to squish that in the vise. Yeah, just gave that a quick tweak, close these little ears in. So, knock that back for a little bit more. There we go. Too far. Delicate operation here. Let's put that back on. I'll put it. There it is. Get in there. One Mirka DA doing. Gonna want a new pad at some point. I probably could use that as a decent DA, but it's just going to be for metalwork. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty buzzing about that. So yeah, £1. I don't know the conversion rates for different countries, so Google it yourself. But yeah, £1 from the car boot, and then I mean, it's took me a couple of hours today because of filming, Michelle and stuff like that, but I thought I could have probably done that in about 40 minutes an hour. And then I've got a decent tool. If I bought a new pad for that, that'd be an awesome, just normal DA for bodywork. Yeah, you just pick up bargains. So yeah, I'm going to stop rambling. Please check out my Patreon. I've got a few videos up there now that have bespoke to Patreon. Please check out the Myco initiative, because we've got the hair growth going. Please support me in the description box below. You know, donate, because in April 2024, you know, this is going to be a lot longer, and then we're going to try and get some people to do some random hairstyles and stuff like that. So please support the cause, because it's really annoying. Yeah, please check out the friends in the description box below. Do all the things that I normally tell you to do: subscribe, like, everything else, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye.